Gather around, children. Today's story comes from a time when people forgot honesty.
This story always makes me think of how people trade their goodness for gold.
Wait, is this about the people who danced under the fire clouds?
And the clouds, they look so fluffy, but were really fire, right?
Long ago, in a valley blessed with trees, rivers, and rich markets, there was a city called Madian. It was a place where the people lived well, but they became greedy, corrupt, and dishonest in business. They would cheat the scales, hide defects in goods, and pretend to be pious while stealing from travelers. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent them a prophet, a gentle, honest man known as Shuayb alayhi salam. He was known as the orator of the prophets because of how beautifully and wisely he spoke.
Prophet Shuayb didn't come to take anything from them. He came with a message. O my people, worship Allah alone and do not cheat in trade. Fear the day you will return to your Lord. But the people mocked him. They said, "Your prayers, they tell you how to do business now?" They threatened him, saying, "If it weren't for your family, we would have thrown you out." And yet he responded with such patience, "My success is only through Allah. I rely upon Him, and to Him I return."
But Ami, the people didn't listen, did they? Instead of changing, they got worse. They laughed at Shuayb alayhi salam. They said, "Bring us the punishment you promised if you're really truthful." And guess what happened next? One day, black clouds gathered in the sky. The people cheered. They thought rain was coming. So they danced and ran toward the clouds. But they had no idea.
The clouds were not soft and nice. They were scary clouds, with fire inside. Suddenly, there was a huge earthquake, and then a loud scream from the sky, and then fire from the clouds. Everything turned into silence. Only Shuayb alayhi salam and the believers were safe.
Yes, Amina. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a punishment of fire and sound and an earthquake, all at once. This was not cruelty, this was justice. Shuayb alayhi salam turned away from the destroyed city and said with sadness, "O my people, I delivered to you the messages of my Lord and advised you. So why should I grieve for a disbelieving people?"
Even when his people rejected him, Shuayb still cared for them. He warned them. He prayed for them. But sometimes even truth wrapped in kindness is rejected. Let this story teach us, children. Never cheat others, especially in money or trade. And always speak with honesty and fairness, just like Prophet Shuayb alayhi salam.
So many people today still cheat, online, in shops, in big companies. But look what happened to those who made money their god. It's not worth it, is it, Dada Abu?
No, Omar, because in the end, what stays with us is not our gold, but our deeds. And the sky that once brought rain can also bring fire. Let's always live in truth. And remember the man who spoke to the clouds. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those who speak truth, stand for justice, and are never afraid to do what's right, even if others laugh. If this story moved you, share it with someone you love. Let honesty live on. And until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.